Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, boss. Yourself?
This is U.S. Marine veteran Eric Banks. Moments after this body cam footage, officers would find his horrifying secret stuffed inside his bedroom wall.
Hey, my dim one.
What's up? Look in there, so we're laying there on top. Drug him out where he is now. And did look good. All right.
Are you good?
Eric, who is also an active officer for Baltimore PD, thinks he can use his experience to cover up his vile murder. What follows is amongst the most disturbing collections of criminal case files ever uploaded to YouTube.
Stop unbuckling. What are you doing my life for me, though? I don't care. Stop. What are you doing?
Who is this person? Dad. And then he also told me that Daddy made him and Tristan go in the bathroom.
July 7th in Millersville, Maryland, two officers arrived at the home of Eric Banks Jr. after his wife reported that their 15-year-old son, Dason, was potentially missing. The report was relatively standard for them, but the reality awaiting them is more horrifying than they could have imagined.
Son, I'm on.
Officers report hearing loud bangs from the upstairs of the home. However, nobody comes to answer the door. After multiple minutes of waiting, an out-of-breath Eric finally greets the officers.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, boss. Yourself?
I'm doing good. At a point one. Yeah, I'm out of it. What's going on today, man?
Yeah, we'll be serving this particular.
Supposed to be serving on you or on
Both of us.
Okay.
The judge just ordered us to stay away from each other.
Okay.
Sit down, buddy. Sit
Do
down.
y'all have some sort of like court order agreement on custody or something?
My oldest, I know he ran out the back door somewhere. Always stuck by the back door.
He ran out.
What's going on, boss? I know you get tired of seeing us.
Where's DJ?
She called him and he went out the back door.
He's not here.
No. You want to come in?
Just let you know you're being audio.
Oh, hey, I know. I see I got the body cam.
Yeah.
He was like,
You have a phone?
I took my phones back.
Okay.
Yeah, so all the phones are on my plan. Separating everything.
You have no idea where if you just let a 15-year-old walk out of your house with all his bags packed.
No, his bag's at the back door. I literally told him, wait for your mom to get here. The police supposed to come here to serve her a piece of protective order. The judge told her to call you guys before she comes here. I'm not trying to get in trouble.
I understand.
Eric and his wife Latrice had both individually filed a protective order against each other, making it illegal to speak to one another without a police escort. However, since Eric is not the biological father of Dason, Latrice had custodial rights to him, which is why he was packing his belongings as he and Latrice were preparing to leave the residence. Dason's disappearance on the very day he and his mom were supposed to move out makes the situation even more unusual. So officers continue speaking with Eric, hoping to understand the family dynamic and gather any clues that might point to where Dason is. But what Eric says next only raises their suspicions even further.
So she's supposed to call you to come meet
You don't
you.
have no idea where DJ is.
Honestly, bro, no. I like
With no phone or anything.
you can check the ADT. It shows when he ran out the
I
door.
believe you, but I mean,
I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna do that.
listen, man, it's a 15-year-old boy. Having a phone probably would have been, if he's walking out of the house, probably would have been a good idea to leave him with, and you could work out those kinks later.
See, this is the thing.
This is getting messy, man.
Yeah, I tried to tell him. I said, sit here, wait for your mom to get here. I went upstairs. Before I could come downstairs, he's already going out the back door. So I guess she coordinated, because she's somewhere in the area, I presume.
Yeah.
So she pretty much coordinated with him to come out there.
Okay. All right, hang tight.
All right.
Sitting beside Eric are his two sons, 5-year-old Evan Banks and 3-year-old Tristan Banks. Officers didn't know it at the time, but these two would play a pivotal role in uncovering the horrifying scene that just happened inside their home. But for now, Officer Sutton goes back to his patrol vehicle to run a registration. He identifies the suspect as 34-year-old Eric Banks Jr., an officer for the Baltimore Police Department. He's been an active officer since 2018 and also carries 10 years of service in the United States Marine Corps. After speaking with neighbors of Eric, who provided minimal additional information, officers would confront Eric once again, this time sternly, to figure out what was going on. It's here that Eric would explain his alibi, one he had come up with just minutes ago.
Found out about the whole situation. His mom.
That's neither here nor there.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Me and him sitting at the table. He cried to me yesterday. He said he don't want this separation. Like, you know, we'll be separated before. He said he's tired of it. He's tired of feeling like he has to choose sides. He's 15, he's a teen. He knows weird. He don't want to be. He's like, I don't want to be a separate home for that. And we said that. I said, DJ, it's nothing really to do. I'm not going to change you. I love you, care for you. We had a whole deep part of our conversation. Today we went to court. The judge awarded him, and I called him. I said, DJ, I guess your mom told the judge you wanted to go with her, and you're going with her. He's like, what? I don't. I think, well, start packing your bags, because you're going with Arizona with your mom. Unfortunately, I guess you're not going to let there. And that was just that. She called him, he had a conversation. I said, what did your mom say? She on the way to come pick you up. He said, yeah, but she's supposed to come here. I said, well, we're going to wait. Because before she come here, there's some type of altercation. There needs to be police here. They can escort her, grab whatever she needs to grab, and go about this piece. Next thing you know, I went upstairs. I come out.
So do you think he leave here because he didn't want to go with his mom either?
That could be.
He could be like hiding out at a friend's house. I mean, yes,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, in my opinion, I think that probably is the best, because if he told her he's going to
text messages from her, I have food for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounded like he wanted to go be with his mom.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
All right. All right. Just put the bags inside for now. And
okay.
We'll try to figure this out.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
Officers would spend another 15 minutes canvassing the area in hopes of finding Dason, but would again come up clueless. So they decide to try calling Dason's mother, Latrice, but are unable to get a hold of her either. So in a desperate attempt to find a relevant lead, they decide to ask Eric if he'd voluntarily consent to a search inside the home, hoping Dason may be hiding inside. No one expected that this simple request would soon alter both their and Eric's lives forever.
I just want to make sure he's not in the house.
That's fine. I'll do it with you then, since we're here.
Hey, but I go once to make sure he's not hiding. Yep. Yeah, so they about to walk. If he's cool, I'm walking in. Okay, we got out. All right. All right.
So the one with the bunk bed right here.
This is the kids' room. DJ. This is my room. Right? Oh, yeah, he's told us he's not hiding.
In Officer Adams' report of the incident, he notes that at this point in their home search, Eric's demeanor had changed. He advised Eric to relax and let them freely search the home. They proceed to make their way to the 3rd floor of the home.
I'll see this up. Is this always down? No, this is where my safety comes. Yeah. So this is where my goes up. Okay. You got your little weight on your side?
Yes, I do.
You got a weight back? Okay.
It might dim on you.
What's up? All right. What's up, bro? All right, God.
Inside the hole in Eric's bedroom lies Dason's deceased body, already cold to the touch. Eric forgot to fully close the hole before meeting with the officers. The gruesome discovery would leave the 2 officers in shock. They try to keep their composure while transporting Eric to a patrol vehicle.
What's up? They came right now. All right, we're starting at it. Everyone start me out. DJ, what's up? What happened?
Let's just go to the car, right?
Yeah, let's go to the car. All right, yes. Oh, and hold on.
Here, let me move one thing out of your way.
Agree.
All right, just see for me. All right.
While Eric is being detained, Officer Voss attempts life-saving measures on Dason, noting that his condition appeared consistent with an unresponsive individual. He also notes that Dason was shirtless and that his jeans were heavily soaked with moisture from an unknown source. Outside the home, Eric is temporarily placed in the patrol vehicle, but within moments, the situation begins to spiral out of the officer's control.
Stay seated. Yeah, Mark, I'll see you.
All right, yeah.
I need you to stay seated, okay?
All right. Okay, I'm on the all right, go ahead. Can I just kiss my boys real quick?
No, I need you to stay in the car. All right, Frank? Look, listen.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Just let me kiss my boys.
Stay in the car.
Bro, just let me kiss my boys.
Stay in the car.
I'm just saying, like, just let me kiss my boys real quick, bro. All right, I'm coming in the car. Go ahead, I'm not going away. I'm not going away. I'm not
Start
going
off,
away.
Patrick.
I'm not going away. I think you just... Yeah, listen, just...
All right, stand up, turn around. Don't do anything.
I'm not.
Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stay up against the car. All right, now get back in. Hey!
Bro, I'm not doing it.
Stop running.
What are you doing? I just want to kiss my boy, bro. Come on. Just let me kiss my boy.
Get back in the car.
All right, come on. Come on.
Stay in there. You're not coming out no matter what.
All right, bro.
Without additional units on scene, Officer Sutton struggles to keep Eric restrained. Sutton attempts to secure Eric's handcuffs using a double lock, a mechanism that prevents cuffs from tightening or being manipulated. However, Eric uses his police experience to exploit this, and while his previous attempts at evasion have failed, he'd make one more, final, far more violent attempt to get away.
Everybody's trying to grab a gun. Everybody's trying to grab a gun. Stop! Get in the car, Walter. Get in the car. Oh, yeah. Turn him out. Turn him out. Turn him out. Turn him out. On his round. Stop. I can't stop. Yes, you can. On my wrist. And my hands going up. Yeah. My hands going up. All right. Hold on. I told you, bro. It's no. All right. Stay where you're at. Stay here. I am staying here, but I told you to go. All right, move your legs. All right, take a deep breath. I am. All right, listen. You're going around last, gonna make it worse. I know. All right. Well, I want you. We're done. We're done here. I want you. We're not done. We're gonna take you to the hospital. All right. All right. Well, it's just not wrestling anymore. It's just hot as shit today. I know. You sweating? I'm sweating. Can we be done? I want to be. No, bro. Like, all right. Well, let's go to the hospital. All right. We don't need to wrestle on the ground. Is that helping anything? No, okay. All right. Okay.
Eric attempts to unholster Officer Sutton's service weapon, eventually managing to loosen it and nearly knocking it to the ground. Fortunately, Eric's handcuffs prevented him from causing any further harm. As the chaotic scene finally settles, officers briefly discuss the frantic events that just unfolded.
I go to Subway to meet her. Go in to make sure he didn't go to Subway and miss the picture. Come back here and said, let me check the house. They started getting real weird. I'm like, well, if you just stay back, you can go to New York City fine. Started to get real. I'm like, no, I can check the house. You stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. I go up and wait off because he wouldn't be up here. There's an attic thing. I'm done with screwing it. Looked in there, saw the boy laying there. I was trying to drug him out where he is now and did what I could. I immediately, as soon as I saw the boy's laying like 95 hands, get him out here and ask for more units to start a CPR. Truck it down, try to CPR. Okay. All right. Are you good? You're good. You're not hurt. No, I'm hurt. Should have if I'd have just did that first. Get that out of your mouth. I'm gonna take a whole lot of fixing that. I'm picking. You still CPR.
Where's it at 7?
1448 inside. Yeah, like apparently he went upstairs and there's like a cut safe area and my partner looked in there like 95 and I don't know what's going on, and then when he took to my car, I gave him an opportunity because I needed to double lock his stuff, and then he unbuckled himself, went out and grabbed.
EMS attempted to perform CPR on Dason, but it was too late. Dason was declared deceased shortly after by EMS. What officers uncovered with Dason was only the beginning. As the investigation deepens, Eric's children would reveal further secrets, painting an even darker picture of the reality behind closed doors. For now, the decision is made to take Eric, his children, and his ex-wife Latrice to the police station. Everyone would eventually make it to the station, each separated into their own individual rooms, awaiting intense interrogation. Eric would be left alone to hopefully calm down and collect his thoughts. Meanwhile, detectives speak with both Latrice and her child Evan, hoping to collect more information that can be used when speaking with their main suspect. They start with Latrice, asking her what kind of person Dason was. At this point, detectives are considering the possibility that he and Eric may have gotten into a fight that somehow escalated into tragedy. But what Latrice describes denies that theory completely, and makes Dason's case even more heartbreaking.
Can you sit a little bit closer over here?
Yeah.
There's a lot of specific questions that I wanted to talk to you about. Can you describe DJ? Was he an argumentative person? Was he a quiet person?
So the son was more of a quiet person until he got to know you, but he was always mannered. He talked to a lot of adults, but he never was disrespectful or any of that. I had teachers from his elementary, the principal, middle school, they all showed up for my son. He was that type of child. You know when teachers come.
Would you say he was a sweet boy?
He was very sweet and always willing to help. That was one of the things across the board. Always willing to help.
In the loft, in the crawl space in the loft, what was normally kept in there?
Nothing.
Safes?
Nothing.
Was that ever left open?
No.
It was always screwed?
It was always closed.
Okay.
Because I don't like it. Like, it freaked me out. There is a light switch in there.
Okay.
So I was like, where's that light coming from? And I turned the light switch off. But I don't know, maybe it was him.
So let's talk about that. You called me and you said that you saw him, you viewed him at the funeral home. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was before he was involved because I wanted to see him.
Right. And you saw new bruises.
Yes.
Where did you see new bruises?
On his nose. Like that circular dark mark on his upper nose.
Mm-hmm.
His lip looked busted also. Like that wasn't there. And then his eyes were like purple. I don't like.
They were puffy and purple.
Yeah. It looked to me like he was in a fight. And my son doesn't fight.
Dason's autopsy report ruled his cause of death as asphyxiation, which, in combination with the bruises and marks on his face, implied he was likely strangled to death.
I knew it. And he was my baby. So I knew it. I still have those feelings that, no, I'm not happy with. Just to me, it doesn't say I did it, but it says there's enough evidence to say I did it. So, let's just say you did it then.
Latrice makes it clear she believes Eric is responsible, even though she didn't witness the incident herself. But her son, Evan, seated just 3 doors down in his own interview room, has information that could take the investigation even further.
How are you? Good. You said your name is Evan, is that correct? Do you know how to spell your name? You can go ahead and write it down. 7. Okay, nice handwriting. And how old are you? 7. 7? You want to write 7 for me? So I don't forget. Sometimes I forget.
Notice the harsh contrast between interview rooms. Evan is sitting in the department's safety room, a space created to provide comfort and reduce stress for victims and young children involved in sensitive cases. His interviewer, Miwa, is a forensic interviewer from Maryland, trained specifically to speak with children and family members connected to a criminal investigation. And because Evan is only 7 years old, you'll notice a drastic difference in how his interview is conducted.
My job is to talk to kids and families all the time, and today I get to talk to you. And we talk about a lot of different things in this room, and this is called the safe room because anything we talk about is always safe, and you're not in any trouble. I'm just here to listen to you and talk to you. Okay.
Miwa explains to Evan that everything is being recorded and that he is not in trouble, but rather just there to help him out. She spends 15 minutes talking about movies and more of Evan's interests to help him get more comfortable before discussing the day of Dason's murder.
And Evan, who do you live with?
My mom.
Your mom?
And Tristan.
Anyone else?
I live with DJ
Mm-hmm.
and then my dad.
Okay. And do you know what you're here to talk about today?
Mm-mm.
No? So, tell me a little bit about your family.
Tristan, he likes to fight and plays and steal toys from others. I like the color, and then I also like Bob and Tristan.
And you said you also live with the DJ, is that right?
I have a job to do, and I also have to get down to the bottom of this. And when I walk through the door, and when I hear everything that happened, things don't add up. Things don't make sense.
Okay.
They don't make sense at all. If you would have done things different, if you would have been like, yes, my son, I just found my son in a tub, I helped him out, and told the officer, you know this. If you would have done it that way, it would have been different. But the fact that you didn't, now you're sitting here trying to explain yourself.
Well, I'm sitting here because the whole situation. I'm sitting here because I lied and said he wasn't in the house. I'm sitting here because I didn't tell the officer, like you said, straightforward what was going on.
That's too much right there. How, like you said earlier, how are we supposed to believe in that?
Yeah, like I said,
So you telling me how am I supposed to strangle him? How did I not assist him in getting in the tub and, I don't know, possibly drowning him? I don't know.
No.
I don't know. But but here's the thing. All I know is that you keep lying.
No, bro.
You lied initially twice. How do I know you're not lying right now?
Because, like, I told you straightforward. You're
telling me straightforward, but that's why I know twice.
Bro, because that's what I said in the beginning. I said straightforward. There's nothing I can say. I said I already know y'all done y'all homework. Lay it all out on the table. I said because there's nothing I can say just because I already lied twice. I said he wasn't in. I identified that. I messed it up because then I see my son is dead.
Okay. All right. Do you I'm gonna leave you alone for a little bit to think about things. But do you want anything else to drink or anything to eat?
I'm good with the water and the chips.
Okay. Give me just a second. Man.
Okay. All right.
You need anything else?
No, sir.
All right.
As the detective leaves, Eric scans the room thoroughly and finally notices the camera hidden inside room 2B. Moments after making eye contact with the camera, he lets out one last desperate act.
Strangle? I don't know.
Unfortunately, it'd be too late to act his way out of the murder. Eric's testimony was flimsy at best, and Detective Adrian decided he'd gotten enough to wrap the nearly 5-hour interview up. Shortly thereafter, Eric was booked into the Anne Arundel County Detention Center under charges of first-degree murder, second-degree murder, and child abuse resulting in death. At trial, Eric would quickly accept a plea deal to second-degree murder as well as attempting to disarm a police officer. And on October 4th, 2022, he was sentenced to 42 years in prison. If Eric serves his full sentence, he'll be released in 2064.